What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and some more Birthright coverage as we work our way through the gods and goddesses and deities of the core part of the setting. So today we're taking a look at Avani, a greater goddess, the goddess of the sun and the lady of reason. Anybody who's lawful neutral basically would be following her, and as we can see, the symbol here is kind of the setting sun. So from previous deities, so she is the wife of Eric, the matron, and also the matron of the Basarji, and the successor of the old goddess Basaya. At Deismar, her newfound powers helped to put the forces of evil to flight. She is now the sun goddess and the lady of reason and logic, and basically the counterpart to the mysterious moon god Ruornil, which we've covered previously. So, the Kinasi believe that the sun is her golden palace, and that each day her home circles the world. Her avatar is rarely seen. That being said, she typically takes the form of a bright beam of sunlight. And then she could appear, also scary here, as a 20 HD fire elemental with the spell ability of a 20th level wizard on top of it. And basically anyone who would look directly at her has to save versus spell or be permanently blinded. So some pretty formidable things there, as you might expect of a greater god or goddess. So, you know, the 20 HD fire elemental is pretty potent as is, but then you tack on 20th level wizard skills, especially, if you're porting this over into 5th edition, just insane power. Plus, can't really look at her, or you save versus blinded permanently. Fun stuff. Now, she does have a priesthood, and there's a lot of cool stuff here. So, again, she is more prominent in Kinasi lands, but still very important when Anawir, so let's not completely negate her there. Her priests are sages, scholars, and teachers, and basically a temple of hers would be more like a university or a library as opposed to your stereotypical image of a church. That'd be more along Halen's lines. So the priesthood requirements, again, pretty basic stuff here. Wisdom 9, intelligence 12, though. So you have that. And any non-chaotic basically could be a part of hers. So weapons here: dagger, spear, or bow. Armor, actually any, which is kind of cool, but no shields. And then we see some of the spell abilities there. Now, some of the sort of unique abilities that you get to the priesthood here, and that's always the trick, is making this work with all the changes that have come since 2nd edition. So if you're trying to kind of blend 5th with this, just try to keep it fair, and if need be, come up with some alternatives to maybe the power tier if you feel like something is getting a little overpowered. But at 1st level, with her priesthood, you actually get a +2 save versus illusion spells. At 5th level, you can do Flame Arrow once per day, and at 9th, Sunray once per day. And here, unlike some of the other recent priesthoods we looked at, you actually can turn undead as normal, which we would expect here of the Sun Goddess. So, it's cool that, on top of everything that you're getting in this setting, and without having to get into any expansions yet, you get not only the different priesthoods and, paladins for a lot of these gods, but then you also, had all these little, subclasses, prestige kits, whatever you want to call them, different names over different editions. But so just so you can even further customize and really get into the setting. So cool stuff here. Now, her paladins are free roving champions who seek out those who misuse the power of magic. They have magic resistance of 10% +3 per level versus evil magic. Again, try and work that in with whatever edition you're playing, or if you're just playing 2nd, obviously it works as is. And then here they gain spell levels 2 levels early, beginning at 7th rather than 9th. But again, that's going to be a little bit more out of date, I think, now in 5th. So just, again, try to work that in as you can. And if it doesn't make sense for what you're doing, then find some other ability. You can certainly customize and do your own thing, right? Given that this isn't really an official setting anymore and isn't getting support from wizards. So, if you need to, obviously it's your sandbox, you do what you want and make the campaign how you feel it should be. And obviously you can go really in depth with any of these gods we've covered and really build out a complete custom kit for the priests, the paladins, and just add more perks and things like that. So a lot of great resources that we'll cover someday too from 2nd Ed, which I don't know if they really have much now in 5th for this, but just, really fleshing out what a priesthood would be, different duties and things as you go up the ranks and levels. So a lot of stuff you can then incorporate back into this setting as well. But let us know your thoughts on Avani, how you've incorporated her into your campaigns, if at all, or if you actually even joined her priesthood or as a paladin of her, and how that has worked in your campaigns, and just any thoughts that you have in some of the things we talked about. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Helps the channel continue to grow. And if you want to see things like this a little bit earlier, consider supporting us on Patreon. Every little bit helps us keep the videos coming. And we'll have some, in addition to early access videos like this, we'll have some unique things up very soon for that as well. So be sure to check us out, guys. Thanks so much. We'll see you in the next one.